Yes, viewers at home, we are here at Lakeside Park, Muizenberg, in Cape Town, South Africa, right down in Africa. We are in the middle of Corona pandemic, and there's a lot of things going on, and you have a lot of questions. But we've got the professor here, Professor Zinyama. I don't need to introduce or say much about his credentials, but the answers that we are going to get are going to indicate the credentials that he has about this Corona thing. I've got my brother Hilton here helping me to ask the questions, whatever question that you need from the professor. You can go on and ask him the questions, please.
Thank you very much, my brother. Yes, I thank you once again, Mr. Professor. We want to know first, what is the COVID-19 impacted on our culture as people?
Good afternoon, Brother Hilton. Good afternoon. Is it Ryan?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Are you from the Associated Newspapers?
Yes.
Thank you so much. This is my second time meeting you, right? Thank you so much. Corona has done such damage to the African culture, like that can never be described in one word, you know. So what happens with Corona and our culture? In our culture, when we wash hands, we are ready for a meal. But because of Corona, and I visited one of my friends, I washed my hands. After 4 hours, nothing came, and I finally left this place. You know, that's pathetic. Yes.
Okay.
Hey, for those who do not understand English, I'll try to tell you in Xhosa. Uprofessor uthi ye yabona isintu sakithi siyahlaselwa ngoba sesihlanjiswa izandla singatholi ukutya. Ngokwesintu sethu umuntu uma ehlambe izandla kulandela ukutya. So icorona ke iyamosha amasiko wethu. But I'll carry on now to ask the next question. Professor, from the research that we have done, what do you say are one main symptoms of coronavirus?
Thank you so much for actually translating that in isiXhosa. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brother Ryan. Okay, the main symptoms of corona are generally the symptoms that you get when your wife is scrolling down your phone. For those who are well invested in cheating, you start sweating, you start coughing a lot, you start having a stomach ache, a headache, and the like.
Wow, that's wonderful. So meaning to say, if you're cheating, the symptoms that you have, the same as symptoms that you have when you got contacted with coronavirus. Okay, thank you very much. We'd like to ask another question again. With the prophets that we have, is it not surprising that we still have coronavirus around us? Because we have a lot of prophets, powerful men of God. What do you say about that?
No, we just want to thank God so much. He did a wonderful thing of exposing these so-called prophets in Africa. You know, I've been saying this for a long time, that there are more churches than industries in Africa, not just in South Africa, in Africa as a whole.
They're not
The
serious.
chances of you hitting a pastor when you throw a stone are very slim, are very huge in Africa. So I want to thank God so much for exposing these so-called prophets. They are playing hide and seek with COVID-19. They are nowhere to be found. They've been saying it's 5G. They've been saying it's a disease from the oceans. They've been saying all sorts of halabaloo, but they've been caught napping. I thank God so much. COVID has exposed these false charlatans. Thank you so much.
Yebo kabakithi uprofessor ngaphambilini uthena ama symptoms okubanjwa necorona athi iwo uphathwa ikhanda, ushiselwa umzimba, uphathwa ngesisu nezinto ezininzi. So kuyafana nomuntu obanjiweyo ejolela umfazi wakhe. Kanti ke I'm going to ask the last question now. Professor, what are the disadvantages of contracting COVID-19 besides death?
The disadvantages, there are many. There are quite many, but I will just say a few. You know, COVID has embarrassed a lot of people, respected people in the society, pastors alike, and the false prophets alike. You know, it has embarrassed almost each and every member of the society. For example, when you get caught, in this pandemic, let's say you've got symptoms or you actually have COVID-19. What they do is they test you, and once they test you and they realize that you've got this pandemic, you've got this infection, they take you to your itinerary, if I may say. Where did you go to? You know, if you went to a hotel, they want to know which hotel you went to. Who did you meet? Who did you go with? Who did you sleep with? Who did you eat with? What food did you eat? person did you eat with, you know. So that's the disadvantage of COVID-19. It goes on to expose you and show everyone what you're really made of.
Thank you very much. So meaning to say, if you spend the whole day with your girlfriend, then your wife will find out.
Certainly.
Thank you very much, Professor.